Welcome in to DC On Screen, episode 176. I am your host, David C. Robertson. This is my co-host, Jason Goss.
Hey.
We are going to get super spoilery on Arrow 421, Monument Point, to recap. And if I miss something, because a lot of stuff is going on, so if I miss something, I'm sorry. Here we go. HIVE is hacking the world's nuclear missiles, and it's up to Felicity and her dad, the calculator, to keep them at bay. Unfortunately, they need a quantum processor or some such nonsense, which Felicity has at Palmer Tech, except she gets fired and escorted out of the building for being a shitty CEO. So she and her dad have to break in with Oliver, use a ridiculously well-placed electromagnet thing to get the processor, and clone the device before security shows up. And when they get back to the bunker, they succeed in stopping every missile but one. Rather than let the nuke take out a couple of million people, Felicity hacks and directs it to a smaller location, choosing to kill tens of thousands of people instead. Ouch. Meanwhile, Thea deals with Malcolm and Anarky, who seemingly kills Alex, and in the flashbacks, Oliver takes on Reiter some more. Is that about do it?
It's about right. It's all right.
Is it?
Roughly. You forgot a whole subplot where Smoke convinces Lance to do the dumbest damn thing he's ever done.
Yeah. And I knew that wasn't in there. I knew I didn't write that in there. And there's also a whole bit where, for some reason, Murmur is running around with Brick. Yeah,
they're the chosen assassins of Dark these days.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You did get one good line out of Brick though, where like Dark's saying like something about I got you out of there. Like, do you not know how to show gratitude? I don't know, whatever. So yeah, Brick just got. I'm here, aren't I? Yeah, okay.
Right.
For him, that's extremely gracious.
Mm-hmm.
This was a weird episode, man.
It was so weird.
This was a really weird episode.
I'm gonna jump right to Scott real quick. He says, okay. Earthquake machine, super soldier army, biological weapon of mass destruction, now magical nuclear Armageddon. At this rate, season 5 will have the Team Arrow versus the Anti-Monitor.
Right.
Yeah, that's about the...
It's about the yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
All right. At the very least, a new god.
Right?
I don't care if it's Kalibok, but it's somebody's got to step up.
As voiced by Michael Dorn. Please. Please, writers.
They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anyone cool like that. They're going to do Steppenwolf or some shit.
Man, so I actually did wrote down. I wrote this down. Ugh, more island.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much how I felt about that. And
here's what I've been thinking about the island though, because the island has been just so dreadful this year. I think they sent one unit out. They sent like a B team out to go gather all the footage for the island at one time. Mm-hmm. So I think this was like a few days' work, essentially, the whole island. And short of that Constantine intervention, man, they did not send their strongest unit.
Yeah.
And it may just be that having Constantine was so cool that we didn't care that it was as bad as the rest of it.
I think they are stretching. They are stretching the island content as much as they can, throwing in, like, just trying to get to the next plot point. Like, just trying to get through this season of Island. Because... Man, they skipped 2 episodes of Island, and they came back, and it's still just like the dregs of a story. It's not even a story at this point.
Right.
There's nothing holding our attention as far as there's no like personal vendetta with Reiter and Oliver. And that was at the heart of all of the good Island stories. Is there was something going on. There was an actual like emotional reason for us to be invested. Invested, and it's not here.
Like all they've done with the island this year, like all right, the island so far had been. I mean, God, think about how good it was when Shadow was there. You know, the island was vested in our future. Like it mattered what happened on the island because it was creating the character we saw in episode 1 that came off the island. Like all of that has been necessary. But now the guy that's on the island looks a whole hell of a lot like the guy that's off the island, and emotionally isn't too far from it. And he literally just gets plunked back on the island by Waller. And just, hey, we need you to take care of something. Good luck. There's no reason it's there, and the only reason they've brought up the island this year is just to show you kind of they're using it for exposition about what Dark's little magical ugly thing is.
Well, yeah, they're doing that.
It's just an exposition machine.
They're doing that. And I think they're unfortunately. I would have said I did say on the show when Dark got thrown in prison. I went, oh, well, we still have Shadow Spire poking around.
Right.
Now I'm unfortunately scared that Shadow Spire is going to be the bad guy next year. I don't want another year of Baron Reiter. I just don't. I want him dead. I'm tired of him.
Yeah. You've had 21 episodes, is that it? To convince me I should care about this guy, and I have given less of a fuck every episode.
Mm-hmm. And
I had like one, and they've been
is
chiseling it down. Now it's about a 0.05's worth of fuck.
Right. Hopefully, like, the fans' reactions have, like, curbed their ideas on that, and they're just like, okay, we're just going to get rid of him as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Because, oh my lord.
Just call it a nice nod to the word Shadowspire, and let's all walk away.
Right?
We'll never speak of it again. I won't judge you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I will judge him for? Where the fuck is Mr. Terrific? I want my Echo Kellen back.
Me too.
I appreciate him keeping his husbandly promise and all that, but damn it.
Seems like they could have used a third hand in there. Maybe they would have gotten that other freaking missile to not go off.
Yeah.
Which the Monument Point crap is from a Mark Guggenheim story from like Justice Society or some crap.
Okay. I was wondering where that came from.
Yeah, like that was a nod to it anyway. That's what I've read. I don't know.
And you know, my major gripe was like I've actually liked Donna for a lot of the episodes that she's been in. I mean, she's a little annoying sometimes, but that's who she's meant to be. But she's just kind of been like watching her torture Felicity for the most part. I've just kind of enjoyed.
Right.
Like watching her with Ray last year. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Even watching her with Lance this year. Yeah, it was nice to see him with somebody and that kind of working out and everything. But I mean, even this episode, I liked the I may not be in Mansa. Lance, I think it's Mensa actually.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I like that. I laughed at her. I was like, stupid.
But damn it, Donna, do the math. Do the math on this. What good does it do? What are you possibly do? You're just going to tank his career for one small truth. We're in Arrow land. We know one small truth is not worth a damn here.
And here's what really bothered me is like
it's just nonsense.
Well,
it didn't
sit there,
like, develop anything. It doesn't do anything for me.
No, she sits there and she'll be like, "Oh, you're my baby girl. I love you." Blah blah blah. Felicity is living a lie.
Yeah,
she's not running around telling everybody that she knows the Arrow.
Right.
She's not talking about like, "Oh, by the way, my name is Overwatch."
Right.
And her mom knows about all this shit.
Yeah.
So, why is she getting all psychotic on Lance?
I can't figure it out for my life. I really can't. It doesn't.
Stupid.
Nothing comes of it. It's and she's so proud of her future unemployed husband for no reason. And the part that bothered me more than anything was I'm sitting there kind of getting onto her because I just thought this was a really weak thing to be doing. I had no appreciation for it. But the thing that bothers me though is like she's sitting here getting on to Lance about a legacy that makes no damn difference, and her daughter's killing tens of thousands of people across town. That was a much more interesting thing to do. Now is she gonna go? I guess next episode, since she's the truth, the truth police now, she's gonna go. I assume have a very, very long talk with John, and probably not even bother with Oliver because he knows better. And then I guess go tell Felicity. You know, you have to tell the truth. You have to say you killed all those people. Why?
Yeah. Our buddy Scott Madison also said previously on John Diggle.
Yeah.
Oliver, you have to lie to her. Currently on John Diggle. Oliver, you're the last person to lecture someone on lying.
Right.
That was good.
I had the same thing going on. That was just so he flip flops on that so much.
Which it seems like it does. It seems like this season the theme has been everybody needs to get on the same page of not lying to each other.
Yeah, and then they have spent most of the season finding a good reason to lie to each other.
Well, they have to get one last good round of lies.
One lying for old time's sake.
Just to make sure that this is the wrong thing to do.
Right. I seriously, I wrote down at the end of this, like, Felicity seriously just killed tens of thousands? They're nukes now? The ending of this episode felt so damn strange to me, man.
I know.
And
I believe you told, Scott hated it too, or it seemed like he hated it.
Yeah. And I don't even hate it. It's just so weird.
I believe you said to him, "I smell shark."
Right?
What was it you told me today when you said something about like the dots on that grid? Something?
Yeah, they have when there's a nuke in any on-screen capacity, you always have to have like the map with the cities and the little like the parabola of the arc of it traveling and all that stuff. And there's all the cities under it, and I'm pretty sure if you like did a connect the darts, you can make a shark under where it's actually passing over. Because I really did finish this episode and think, oh man, I think they may have gone too far. Like,
yeah,
they're nukes now. I don't know how much I don't know if I can adjust to this.
Is there fallout? I'm assuming there has to be fallout. Are we going to be talking about this fallout?
There damn well better be.
Or is it just going to be like...
Donna's going to flip-flop too. She's going to tell Lance, hey, you have to tell the truth. And the next episode, realistically, she's going to go tell Felicity it's okay. You don't have to tell anybody. Like, there better be a lot of Donna dealing with her daughter being a mass murderer next episode. Because it's the only thing that could possibly happen.
See, I would not say that Felicity's a mass murderer, though. She's not.
Well, she is. I mean, she killed tens of thousands of people. She saved millions, but she killed tens of thousands of people.
Yeah, she redirected it the best she could.
I mean, I'm not...
At the end of the day, that's all you can do, man. I mean, I don't think she should be turning herself in.
I don't either. But you know how Felicity works.
I do. If she turns herself in, I'm pretty sure they're just going to be like, yeah, that's pretty solid.
Ooh, that was a terrible decision.
As you were.
Glad that wasn't me. Carry on.
As you were.
Yeah. No, it's an impossible choice. It's not something I would actually judge her for, but you know damn well she's going to judge herself.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't look forward to that. I'm just tired of... I am as tired of Felicity and Oliver hating themselves for some reason or another. And dealing with shit emotionally on that level.
Yeah.
I'm as tired of that as I am of them putting so much dirt into the pants of the ghosts that when they get flipped, suddenly there's dirt everywhere, flying.
Yeah, and there was a lot of that too. This was a very leggy fight choreographer this episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh, who was it? Kevin, what's his name? I think it was his first time directing this Arrow. It was Kevin Tancherone, maybe?
I rarely catch it.
Gosh. But yeah, he did, he worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think.
Oh, cool. So he's he's used to making May flip around walls.
I think so. I think so.
No, we're wrong. The fights actually looked good. They looked a lot more leggy than normal, somehow.
Yeah. Well, like a few episodes ago where I was talking about like why they're in the bunker and they're like flipping ghosts and like and kicking and like huge puffs of smoke are coming out like dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, but like way more in this episode. And I don't know why.
And with Anarky, I literally wrote down, and Anarky's back to fuck with Dark. Why the hell not? Sure.
Yeah, I could have dealt without him. But he did kill Alex, so I kind of love him. He did
two great things for me. One, he probably killed Alex. That looks like... By the way, tell me if he's dead. Like, don't just have Thea say I'm sorry. We don't know... I mean, it's not like a major plot point for me. It's just I don't need to wrap that up next episode. You can wrap Alex up any damn time you want, and I'll be okay. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing, he tells Thea, why is it you're always at the mercy of some guy?
I loved that.
Thank you, Anarky.
That was amazing.
Fucking thing. And I literally wrote down, Anarky, your sins are forgiven.
Yeah. Why are you always at the mercy of some guy? You're not a pawn, you're a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Hello. We've been saying this if you're just tuning in. This is your first episode of DC On Screen. We've been complaining about Thea and her inability to make a decision without a guy being involved since
like
our
she goes
season 1 recap.
She is literally inside like a let's start over Genesis bubble, and she still does it.
Yeah, she's still like on her knees fawning over some dude laying on the ground. And by the way, it's not even an interesting dude.
Or getting rescued by freaking Barrowman again. Yeah. Also, Scott's absolutely right about his rant.
Insane.
Scott was completely right about his rant. Like, Merlin does not miss. No. Merlin does not miss. No, just no. That's a poor advancement of your plot. Do better. Also, stop wearing distracting clothes. He was right about that, too.
What?
They've been dressing up Thea or Felicity in clothes that I don't know if it's just because it's on my radar now, but man, I have found myself distracted by their wardrobe at least once in the last several weeks. Maybe it slipped by you this week. Just that big ass trench coat with all the holes in it.
Oh no, I saw it.
Oh no, honey, I know.
Yeah, I was aware. I just didn't really know what to do about it.
Oh, how'd you like the one line from the POTUS, apparently? So the fate of the world's in the hands of an IT girl, a criminal, and two guys in Halloween costumes.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fine line, but Oliver walking away going, they're not Halloween costumes, was so much. That was...
It wasn't even like... See, the way you do it, it sounds like I'm not wearing hockey pads. The way he said it, though, was like... Come on, guys! They're not Halloween costumes. Like he became a child for just a minute. Like,
yeah, well, that's
man.
I was thinking of it as like I remember it as it being a little bit, it sounding almost a little petty, like and defensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Halloween costume, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was right. Kevin Tancherone. He's done 6 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's done Mortal Kombat Legacy. 12. He did an episode of 12 Monkeys. He's done 2 episodes of The Flash, an episode of Supergirl. Actually, it was Livewire.
You bastard.
Mortal Kombat Rebirth. Yeah, but you're not wrong saying that he's very leggy on his choreography. Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah.
Not that he would be directing the choreography. Well, he's directing the choreography, but he didn't set it in motion.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw choreographer credit somewhere here. There's somebody who does this, but you can always kind of suggest a thing. Maybe this be more.
Sure.
He probably just gave the guy like a copy of one of the episodes he did of Agent May, just flipping around and do this. Go watch this episode and come back and do that.
His sister is apparently Marissa Tancherone. She works on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Dollhouse, and is married to Jed Whedon. So this is the kind of shit I'm talking about, guys. You can't just hate Marvel or hate DC. I mean, these people are all connected.
And you sure as hell can't just hate Dollhouse.
Dollhouse is amazing.
It's great. I loved it.
Anyway, you know what I didn't need this episode? Constant QC reminders that the world is about to blow up. Like, they just keep saying it, like exposition slaves. I'm like, shut up. We know.
We get it. We saw a picture of the silo. We heard a conversation from within the silo. We get it. We know.
Yeah, we know. Oh, there's a great bit, like right before the don't lie, do lie bullshit between Oliver and Diggle. They're walking, and Diggle says, "We should have brought our work clothes."
I liked that.
And I'm looking at him, and like he's got like dirt, like dust on both knees and on his shirt. I wrote down, "Looks like you already did, buddy."
Well, that was this is something I was saying last season when they were going to make him a character, and they were talking about, hey, you probably need something to hide your face. And I remember saying that specifically. Is that look at his outfit? He's always like strapped to the T's and leather, like he's got the gun holster on this. You just put a helmet on this dude, and he's a character. He's fine.
Yeah, but I'm looking at him, and like nothing has happened. But I'm looking at him. He's got all this dust on his knees and his shirt, and I'm like, what did they cut? They had to have cut a scene or something where they were like fighting.
Yeah.
Somebody. I don't know.
There's probably more ghosts. Someone went, no, we need more time to tell them the world's blowing up. Cut the ghosts. Cut the fight.
Oh, and I hate that they had that electromagnet on Felicity's desk. He's like, do you happen to have electromagnet? Blah, 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 blah. She's like, yes, it's right there. Ugh. That was awful.
Yeah, keep one around. It's over there. Next to a spare light bulb and a flashlight. You never know.
Right. Oh, here's something that Scott mentioned. I love how they waited until episode 21 to show us very clearly that John uses tranquilizer darts in his pistol rather than bullets.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the episodes leading up to this. If someone said to me, he uses bullets and kills all these guys, I would believe it. I thought he did.
I'm not sure if they told us at some point. I've been headcanoning tranq darts the whole time. I don't remember if they actually said it. I think I just remember seeing a dart in somebody, maybe. I don't freaking know. But no, they haven't made a point of it, it seemed like.
Scott also says, Vinnie Jones and his band of ghosts are ostensibly trained killers. The calculator took basically a calendar year to stand up from behind that pile of logs. No way he was too fast for them.
No damn way. No damn way.
Yeah.
Murmur's supposed to be a decent shot. Like, Brick could have walked over there in the time it took. I mean, he's clearly the least agile person in that entire group.
How about this? Oliver walks into a major technology laboratory wearing a leather jacket, satchel, ball cap, and keeping his head low the entire time. Basically, Oliver is looking like the textbook definition of suspicious. Yeah. I am ashamed of the security in that place. Here's
no, I think what happens is the security personnel looked at it and went, that is so over-the-top ridiculous that I'm going to go ahead and trust him. No one would actually be dumb enough to try to sneak in that outfit. He's probably fine.
Damn thug delivery boys.
Right.
Here's something that mirrors what I was talking about earlier with Diggle. If you look at Thea's back when she exits the house and starts talking with Anarky, you can see she's all dusty and dirty. I would bet that there is a deleted scene of Malcolm and her disarming the bomb and then heading to flee a small yet manageable explosion. Yeah.
Right.
It's just that stuff like that always makes me wonder what they cut.
Yeah, I know.
So, what did you think of Damien absorbing all of those tens of thousands of souls at Haven Rock?
I guess he's a god now.
Maybe, yeah.
Also, that was. I mean, actually, it looked pretty cool too. It was a good visual and everything. But something that I kind of, dude, Oliver, John, just two dudes. Whatever's going on in this room, like they just stroll into the room and kind of announce themselves there. Man, run as far as your feet can carry you. I don't care how brave you are. Get the hell out of that room. Mm-hmm. What are they gonna do? They fought this guy how many times, and that was before he absorbed. Just God, rough, man.
It has been suggested, because apparently the showrunners have said there's gonna be like a surprise force to help Oliver or something. I don't remember exactly how that was worded, but
they have something.
Basically, everyone's really excited, and everyone thinks it's gonna be Constantine.
I hope so.
I hope so.
We know. I mean, if anyone's listened to us for like 10 seconds, they know we hope so. So it's gotten way past redundant. But what would worry me though is bringing him in this late. If you did, it seems kind of weak to make him just a Deus Ex kind of character. It actually would have more heart if they brought him in and killed him, which would suck. But it would actually probably be better TV. Because at least then you've got your big trump card, but you have to pay for it. He said it himself. Magic always has a price.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they need to kill him. I'm okay with Deus Ex Machina Constantine.
I'm okay with it because I'll enjoy it, but I'll in my heart I'll actually be thinking, yeah, that's kind of weak. Why didn't you bring him in earlier? Could have stopped this all before Haven Rock went down. All that.
I just watched Felicity kill tens of millions of people with a nuclear bomb.
And you could have just gotten in touch with Constantine instead. Okay.
I'm good. Let's see Constantine.
I smelled a shark. I filleted that bastard. I'm going to have a good meal and watch the next episode.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. How many are left? Two?
Two. Oof. We've got 2 of everything except Legends. Legends is wrapping up next week.
And, this episode of Legends was good.
Yeah, we got a lot to mull over on that one.
Time travel, y'all! So what else we got on this? Do we have anything else?
Nah, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I kind of wanted Lance to be a man and be like, you know what, shut up, Donna. But,
I wouldn't call it being a man. That sounds more like being correct and standing up for yourself on it.
Not being a man, but just manning up. Just not because she's telling him all this, and he's just
into making a terrible decision.
Yeah, she's just saying all this stuff to him, like, oh, I don't want a man who lies, even about the smallest thing, to keep his career, even though he's going to be doing a better job in the thing.
Yeah,
it's like it's better for him to be in the police force. But the whole time she's talking, like the way they directed him or the way he played it or whatever, like they keep cutting back to him, and he's just like almost mouthing her words and like nodding, like, yes, I agree. Please love me. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah.
It was like Thea's problem, but opposite.
I mean, I'll headcanon him into just saying, like, he's lost too much recently. He doesn't want to lose her, too, so he's making some bad decisions. I'll give him that. But
maybe. Yeah, okay. I'll give it. I mean, it's Quentin. He makes bad decisions. It's in character. I'm not saying it's not in character.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm just saying I want the character to grow. That's
I haven't broken a record here of any kind.
I just want the character to grow. Screw me. I'm an asshole.
You know what I'm happy about? We're not doing a him reverting to alcoholism storyline. I'll take this over that storyline.
I want it so bad too at this point. Like, I want Donna to walk in and she just sees him drink. She's like, "What are you doing? It's the middle of the day." He's like, "I ain't got a job. What do you want?"
Right.
Glug glug glug.
You're gonna make him fucking Jackie Gleason by the time you're done with him.
She's like, "What's happening, Laura?" Glug 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 glug. Sarah. Glug glug glug.
Yeah, they're gonna do some metaphor where he's duct taped and relabeled the bottles. Sarah and Laurel. Comes in. This is how I can be with him now. Starts downing drinks. They look over and there's an empty bottle and he's labeled that Lance. He's like, and that's me over there. Yeah, I'm empty. Freaking. Oh, dear God. See, this is why I don't want to do that storyline. That sounds terrible.
Can I hug you? I'm going to see you later today. Can I hug you?
You can't. I need it after thinking about that scene.
That's me over there. I'm the empty one.
Donna's going to come in with a bottle of water and write her name on it. I'm the one who can help.
That's brilliant. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening to DC On Screen, specifically the last, 10 minutes. You can find every episode on DCOnScreen.com. Be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever pods are caught. We are going to do a big crossover event with the Suicide Squad cast on our Twitter pages, DC On Screen, or you can just search for the Suicide Squad cast. We both have the polls pinned to the top of our feed. So we're going to be doing a review of one of these one of these movies, either Batman and Robin, Catwoman, Steel, or Jonah Hex. So go over there and vote for which one you want to hear us review. That's going to be a lot of fun. You have a couple of days to go over there and do that. We are proud members of the Giant Size Team Up Network, giantsizesteamup.com. Check out the other awesome shows on the network, including our sister show, the Marvel Cinematic Universe Podcast, hosted by our friends Matt Carroll and Jeff Randall. They really could use some cheering up, guys. Agent Carter got canceled. It's not good over there.
You're not going to get your Most Wanted. These are dark times.
Marvel's Most Wanted passed over. Yeah, it's
dark times.
Dark times.
I mean, I'm feeling like we're going to get Supergirl back and on the CW. These are good times. You realize that what I'm looking forward to now, because you know that we're getting all 4 shows now in the same universe, and they really do love doing that crossover, kind of mid-season finale crossover. Oh man, I want a red cape in that crossover.
Me too. You know what? I went on Twitter. I do. I love Marvel, and as well as DC. And when Carter and the other show, Marvel's Most Wanted, got canceled and passed over, I said it on Twitter. Yeah, I said it on Twitter. I was like, Agent Carter canceled, Most Wanted passed over. I was like, today there is no Marvel and DC. Today today we all grieve as comic book fans or something.
Yeah. And
some guy tweeted at me and was like, F you, Marvel's going down. DC forever. I was like, what an ass.
Sorry, you're not going anywhere, man. You just got Spider-Man back. You're going to be fine.
Yeah, it was funny. Our next episode, we'll be reviewing Legends of Tomorrow 115, Destiny. Until then, keep some DC on your screen.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.